for today. Welcome back to my channel. We've talked about tops every girl should have, bottom wear every girl should have, but another thing that I find very overwhelming for a lot of people and very confusing is the whole footwear category, the whole topic about shoes and flats and heels and sneakers and what to buy, what not to buy, what length of boots to buy, what color of shoes to buy. I get it. If you haven't watched my last video on bottom wear every girl should be having, I'll leave a link to it right here and down in the description box below. With tops, of course, you do have the flexibility of buying a lot more every single time you want to buy something, but with your bottom wear, those kind of become the staples or the sort of foundation pieces in your wardrobe, so you can't just keep dishing them out every now and then. You want to make sure that you're actually investing in quality bottom wear. It's the same rule for your footwear. Without further ado, let's get started with this video. First up, we've got sneakers or any kind of athletic shoe, sports shoe that you wear. These are supposed to be the most comfortable pair of shoes that you have in your cupboard. These are what you wear when you're literally out and about, when you've got a lot of work to do. And if these are not comfortable, your day will not be how you want it to be. It will not go smoothly. You will have a lot of roadblocks, pun intended. One thing about sneakers is you get these in so many places, all for different prices. You can find sneakers worth 1 lakh rupees and you can find them worth 1000 rupees. So which one do you go for and how do you make the right choice? As with any other category, brands that make shoes are also sometimes very picky about the kind of brand image and the identity. So a lot of brands will sell these shoes at a really high price. If you're a sneakerhead, which is the term used for sneaker fans, then you probably already know about this, and I don't think you'd be watching this if you are a sneakerhead. But for those of you who are just starting with the basics and you don't know what is this obsession about, a lot of people love buying sneakers and so they keep on investing in the most expensive ones as well. But I feel like comfort plays a key role if you're not somebody who is head over heels in love with sneakers. Needless to say, good quality sneakers will come at a price. I bought my first ever super good quality sneakers when I was in London. Those were from Skechers, and I know a lot of people say Skechers is a brand that's not very aesthetic. They don't make the most aesthetic shoes, but do they make the most comfortable shoes? Yes. They of course come at a price. I got 2 pairs, but they still serve me very, very well. I am still wearing them. I've come back from London. It's been 2 years now. They work super well. So I can tell you, if you buy good sneakers, they will last and you wouldn't even have to look at anything else. Now these ones are from Birkenstock. They were kind enough to send these to me. I love the color. If all you want to do is buy 1 pair of sneakers, make sure the color is something that will go with all of your other outfits. Black and white of course are neutrals. They are the safest bet you can go for. So if you already have those, you can probably go ahead and experiment with a little bit more color, but I hope you got the basic. After sneakers, we've got flats. Now these are obviously how flats look. You probably already have a pair of chappals that you wear inside your house, but when I say flats, I mean get yourself a pair that is comfortable enough for you to wear outside as well as at home. A lot of us have home chappals or slippers that we wear at home, and then outside we wear something else. I get it, it does make sense, because if you're outside you don't want to bring the muddy slippers, chappals inside your house. But if you're buying something even for wearing at home, just make sure they're nice and pretty. And of course you get a lot of very pretty options online which are affordable that you can wear at home, and I've made this decision myself to not wear boring chappals at home. These ones I got because I love the color. Neutrals of course you can wear in every single place, because I don't go to a place like office and I work out of my house. I just wanted to get something that's got a little bit more color so that all of my neutral outfits can be a little bit more jazzed up. Something like this works really, really well. I wear this at home. I also wear it outside. I make sure I clean my shoes and everything all the time, because I don't like bringing dirty shoes in the house and vice versa. Next up, we've got loafers. Now loafers are perfect for the times when you don't want to wear a home slipper. You want to wear something that is flat. It's not got that heel to it. You want to wear something which is comfortable. It's not typically a sports shoe, and you don't want to wear typical flats either, because those are not the most sort of formal looking. This does not leave you with too many options. I personally love a pair of loafers because they look super elegant. They look super pretty. They're very, very effortless. You just slide your feet in and you're good to go. They work well in summers as well as in winters, so your feet will not be cold. If you're wearing these with fleece lined leggings, they will be absolutely perfect. They've got that bit of formality to them while still being extremely comfortable and practical. You can get a lot of loafers on Myntra, on Ajio, but I would recommend, rather than buying them online, go to an actual store and try these loafers on. In fact, all shoes, go to an actual store and always try on footwear. Walk around, because this is so subjective. I will obviously leave links for you down in the description box below of things that are similar to what what I have. Most of these were bought offline, so I can't give you links to all of them. But if I can find something similar, I will leave a link down below. However, I would still recommend go to the store, walk around in that pair of shoe, and then make a wise decision as to whether or not you want to buy it. A lot of the times, shopkeepers will tell you that this shoe is going to take the shape of your feet as you keep on walking in them. And yes, to an extent, that is true. However, if it is comfortable from day one, there's nothing better, right? And there's so many shoes to choose from. Why settle for less? Especially when you're not going to be buying shoes every single day. Next up, we've got wedges. Now, wedges come under the category of sandals. I used to wear a lot of flat sandals back in the day when I was in school, and when I didn't have the whole concept of heels in my head and I was too young to wear heels. Then when I started growing up, I started drifting away from sandals just because more often than not, they don't give a very professional look. For me, when it comes to essentials, I would rather go for wedges because they look a lot more formal, they're more versatile. I can wear these if I'm going out on a meeting, and I can wear these if I'm running errands. For me, I feel like wedges are more comfortable than flat sandals because an elevated heel like this of a wedge compared to a normal flat sandal, it's going to distribute your body weight more evenly on your feet when you're standing. However, keep in mind that comfort is very subjective, and I would 100% say choose comfort over how a certain thing looks. Wedges might look more fashionable, but if flat sandals give you more comfort, then by all means go with them. I have certain fixed companies that I rely on when I have to do shoe shopping because my feet get a lot of shoe bites. A lot of shoes do not suit me, so I really have to be very picky with my footwear, which is why a lot of the times when I look at my footwear cupboard, I feel like it's not the most stunning, but it's definitely very comfortable. A lot of these are also borrowed from my mom's cupboard. We used to have the same size, so now all of mom's shoes are also my shoes. As I said, I do like to keep my shoes clean, so you wouldn't see a lot of dirt or mud. This is the natural sole of it, so it's very, very clean. I like to clean them with water every single week. I'm a little obsessed with this stuff that way. Let's talk about what we've been waiting for, heels. We see heels every single day. Most of the times when we're going somewhere, we wear heels. Now, here are a couple of things that I want you to keep in mind. Neutrals, of course, are must-haves, but also have a pair of golden and silver, especially if you are living in India and you attend a lot of Indian wear functions. I don't think you need to have too many colors, but when it comes to Indian wear, gold and silver are going to be must-haves. If you already have gold and silver, you can get yourself a champagne or a rose gold color. Love, love, love that. Otherwise, a navy, black, beige, or tan color, these are all colors that you can buy. They will end up going with most of your outfits. With heels, you can either buy open toe heels like these ones that I've got right over here. These are my first ever Hermes, and I absolutely love these. As my graduation gift to myself, I got these ones, and they are worth every single penny. If you're somebody who has more formal functions to attend, more sort of business meetings to attend, open toe footwear can be seen as something that's a little bit more informal and unprofessional. In that case, closed toe footwear is what you should be going for. Something like this, which is not open from the toe. You want to make sure you're getting your size and you're again walking around in the store. I made the mistake of not doing that when I was getting these ones. I was so in love with how pretty and perfect they looked, and the stitching and just the craftsmanship, and I was like, I need to get these. I got these in half a size smaller. Salvatore Ferragamo, by the way, does half sizes, which is what I really like. I mostly go for brands that do half sizes because they're so comfortable. They didn't have my size, so I sized down, which I shouldn't have. In hindsight, I feel like always size up, never size down. If you can't find your size and you're absolutely in love with a pair of shoes, size up. So I do wear these whenever I don't have a lot of walking to do. On my graduation in London, I wore these because I knew I just have to go and sit. I don't have to do too much, and then I have to go on stage, do a little bit of a walk, and then come back. And these were perfectly fine for that time. This style is perfect for office. It's perfect for college. I feel like this is the most versatile style. Just keep in mind that you're trying it out. Even if you're buying something online, go for something that you can return if it doesn't fit, and not just get committed to just having the shoe now and you're stuck with the shoe. With these, and I feel with other shoes as well, one common issue that a lot of people face is that of shoe bites. And if you're somebody who does have a lot of shoe bites like I do, I would highly recommend getting these. You can get these patches or insoles. I'm not sure what they're called, but I will leave a link to these down below. You can put them at the back of your shoe, or you can even put cotton, you can even put a band-aid, whatever works for you. But just to make it more comfortable and actually wearable so they don't end up biting, they don't end up hurting the back of your feet, try to do this and you'll be good to go. You also get insoles that you can place right over here, and that literally makes your shoe feel so much more comfortable throughout the day. I know I can wear my heels for say 4 or 5 hours and then I really want to like get my feet out, but if I have those insoles in, I can go on throughout the day 8 or 9 hours and not feel a thing. So when it comes to heels, of course, you don't want to ignore these. You want to make sure comfort is the key. Even if you're borrowing from somebody, whether you're borrowing from a friend, whether you're borrowing something from your mom or your sister, just make sure they're comfortable, because everybody has a different shoe size and what fits them might not perfectly fit you. So it's different from clothes in that sense. You want to be very particular about your size. Alright, next up up, we've got boots, and I've heard from so many people that boots can only be worn by people who live in cold places. No, that is not true. Please, first of all, before I begin talking about this, let's just keep this thing aside. You can wear boots no matter where you live. You can of course go for lighter versions of boots, and you get so many of them in different materials. Currently, I have 2 pairs of boots, and both of these I got from London. These ones are smaller boots, shorter ones, and these are of course longer boots. Both of these keep me super warm as well as elevate any outfit that I'm wearing. You've probably seen these boots in a lot of my photos back when I was in London, and I used to wear a lot of skirts, and with that I used to wear leggings or tights and these boots. They would keep me super warm, also look super stunning. If you're staying in a warm place, then of course you don't need to really care about the warmth that a shoe will provide and whether it'll keep you nice and safe and comfy and cozy. In that case, like, fashion is your main priority, so of course you can go with whatever price of shoe you like and that suits your budget. But for people who live in colder places, boots, you guys know, do come at a price, but the price is more often than not worth it, and if you're wise enough, you can get a really good deal. These ones were for I think about 80 pounds if I'm not wrong. That's around 8,000 rupees, but I got these for about 3,400 during Black Friday sale, which was like a steal deal for me, and I have worn these so much. Like right now, even if I don't wear these, I know I've made the most out of these boots. These are going to be my go-to shoes just because of how nice they look under any skirt, under any leggings that I wear. Just keep in mind, if you're wearing leggings, you want to tuck them inside your boot and not outside. Even with jeans, you want to tuck everything in and not keep it outside. That doesn't give the most appealing look. With everything else, you can of course experiment with color, but with boots, I would say try to stick to darker colors, because in winters I feel like darker boots do end up looking a lot nicer. And also, if you're going for longer boots, then you don't want the boot to sort of visually cut your leg into half. If it's black, even if your leggings or your skirt is of a different color, it will still sort of balance it out, because black is a very neutralizing color. You can even go with shades of brown like tan, camel. In my personal opinion, just try to avoid really bright colors like hot pink or orange. Those look really nice when it's like a one-time wear, but if you're going to plan long term and if you want more of a capsule, then of course go with the basics. For all of my desi girls, Juttis are must-haves in your cupboard. I have been wearing Juttis ever since I was a little kid just because of how pretty they look. No western form of shoe, no heel, no flat will ever come close to the kind of intricate work that you see on a Jutti. Where will you find something like this on any other pair of shoes that I've shown you? And being a true Punjabi, when I say I am madly in love with Juttis, and my cupboard is full of all different kinds of colors and styles and patterns and designs and yada yada. Like, I just have a lot of them. I'm borderline obsessed. You can either get something like this, which does close at the back, or you can get something like this, which is more of a mule style, or like just a slip-on, so you can just slide your feet in and you're good to go. If you're concerned about Shoebites, I would recommend going for something like this. If not, then you get a lot of options in these ones. Anytime you go shoe shopping specifically for Juttis, try to get yourself these. A lot of shopkeepers will give you these either cut out, or you can get these from Amazon. I asked my nanny to get these when she got me a lot of Juttis from Patiala. This one gets attached right over here, and then this just gets into your feet like that, and it becomes super comfortable. Your shoe will not bite you, and it will be super soft to wear as well. Most shopkeepers would be very happy to give these to you for free. You can also make these yourself, but just remember, it does add comfort to your shoe. Apart from this, you've got a lot of other styles like one-toe chappals, fulkari chappals. Now these are all styles that come from different places in India, so each place will of course have its own style and design, and depending on what resonates the most with you, you can go with that. But these were my essentials. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. For more such videos, leave a comment down below telling me what next should I do. If you'd want a video on accessories every girl should be having, do leave a comment down below, and if a lot of you guys want to watch that, of course I will do it for you guys, because I have a lot of accessories, and off late I was clearing my cupboard and I realized a lot of these things I'm not even wearing. I've just been hoarding, and it's so easy. Every time you go shopping, you see a nice pair of earrings, you'll just end up getting that, and eventually you wouldn't even wear so many earrings. So what are the must-have pieces you should be having? I'd love to talk in depth about that. Leave a comment down below if you'd like a video on it. If you're new here, I post a lot of videos talking about how you can transform and level up your personal style. Make sure you subscribe, because that means you're one step closer to leveling up, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, bye bye.